Okay. All right. I'm feeling good tonight, so I said, let me give you another video. Down to the video. This is a review on P Valley season 2. I don't know if I gotta look and see. I don't know if I review P Valley. I love it. I absolutely love it. But since it's a lot of controversy going around, revolving around this show, I said let's discuss. Let's discuss. I'm loving it. I'm eating it up. I just love it. All right. So this little dummy, little Duval, I'm gonna start off with that. Had something to say about P Valley. He watches it, and it was a sex scene with Little Murder and Big Teak. I think his name is right. So I'm sorry, basement was flooded for me, but all right. It was so many things I wanted to ask when it comes to that, but he was talking about like, oh, I'm done with this gay show, blah blah blah, whatever. And executive producer, I think Patrick Polk or whatever, that's my homeboy. I love him so much. The creator of Noah's Ark, which was one of the best televised gay shows ever. Now that's a gay show, a black gay show. Talking about a gay show and all this other stuff, right? Which is very annoying because anytime it has anything to do with black LGBTQ, he always coming jumping in front of everything. Him and Boosie, y'all two lovers need to go somewhere. Every single time something happens, not something happens. Well, when black people, being black queer people, are being free or trying to be free or want to love on each other, it's a problem, and these niggas don't want to see it. All right, so we tired of seeing you running your fucking mouth, and it's crazy because it's like, ugh, they so ignorant and annoying at the same time, right? And so fucking homophobic, transphobic, colorist, texturist, all of them things. Anything that had anything to do with fucking white supremacy. That's anyway. So they had a sex scene. It was good, and it was good. Basement was flooded on that one. This is my thing. P Valley is not a gay show. P Valley is a black show. It's a black show. It's a black show. Them accents be killing me at times or whatever the case may be. But P Valley is a black show. It's a black fucking show. And guess what? Where black people are not a monolith. Million times we have to say it's white people and we have to say it amongst ourselves. Is so many different ways to be black and express your blackness, right? P Valley is based in Mississippi around a strip club if you haven't seen it before, right? And they have all these characters that work in a strip club or interact with the people that comes to the strip club, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. All right, Uncle Clifford, he heads up. He's like the madam. What people don't know, that I've seen the character who plays, I don't know his real name, Uncle Clifford. He's a non-binary. People think he's a flamboyant black gay man, and he's not. He's non-binary, right? Doesn't identify as man or woman. He's just, non-binary or whatever. And he gives this androgyny look, right? Meaning that, sometimes he have a full-on beard, but he'll wear beat face, wigs, he'll wear heels, he have his ass out or whatever. Clothes doesn't have a gender. I always say that. Clothes do not have gender. It's a gender. Gender is a social construct, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. So, the reason why it's a black show because it's almost rid of colorism or even texturism, because we see all types. We know these people that we see. Like, we know a Little Murder. He might be on a DL or whatever the case may be. He's a rapper. He's still homo thug. Is that what people like to say? We maybe know Uncle Clifford. We definitely know Mercedes, her old chocolate fine fat ass. Yeah. I don't know if we know Autumn. The light skin always fitting in type shit. We know these people. We know the mayor, Isaiah Washington. I can't remember his real name. Even though, spoiler alert, he dies. Because at season 2 is right at the brink of COVID, the starting of COVID, wearing masks and everything like that, right? So this last episode was a revolving around M.I. Cricket letter Keyshawn, and it was just bit like a Cinderella story. They try to do fairy tale story. They try to do, which was pretty dope. I thought, her being a dark skinned girl living in a dark skinned world, right? So, and then realize why she's so attached to Derek, the wigger, and how did they hold that whole thing start and everything like that. Now, Lil Duval, Boosie always got something to say about when it comes to LGBTQ issues, right? But y'all don't have nothing to say when the whole episode, not whole episode, but majority of the episode was about colorism. You have no problem with your fellow brother calling her a burnt chicken nugget. That didn't rub you the wrong way, and she's the most gorgeous one on the fucking cast. The math ain't mathing at all. Y'all don't have nothing to say about that. Y'all have nothing to say. Like, oh, she deserved it because she was with a white man or whatever. But off back, y'all calling her a burnt chicken nugget. And I was just reading something recently that the actress who plays Keyshawn, how she experienced colorism and things like that. And it wasn't that she experienced that in high school, because that's where they go back in time. And Uncle Cliff is narrating it, that how she met Derek in high school, and they were both on the cheerleading squad. And that makes sense because the dancer athletic background. Because I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. If you on the motherfucking pole, that's some strength right there. That's some motherfucking strength right there, because that's what I always tell people. It's two type of people I do not fight. That is strippers and young people, right? Let me tell you why. Young people, you gotta be ready to die or kill. We're fucking with them. That's it. You step to a young person nowadays, and for a couple of years now, you gotta be ready to die or kill. That's why I don't fuck with. I'm not fighting young people. Strippers. Since we're talking about strippers. If a woman can hold her own body weight, that bitch can fight. You know how much it takes to be able to swing and hold and pull up your fucking body weight? That bitch can fight. And she's strong. Strong in the moms. I'm not doing it. That's a fight I might fucking lose. So those are the two people I don't fuck with. I don't want to fight or start a fight with. But I digress. But that makes sense. She's a cheerleader. Why wouldn't she be a stripper, right? I don't know how that coincides with that, but the story that they told with that was really deep, because she had an evil stepmother and she was light-skinned. And I don't know if anybody peeped. It seems like her father was abusing her stepsister. It's very weird. And her stepsisters with long hair, light skin, and stuff like that. And it was giving some Cinderella vibes, you know what I'm saying? And it was sad. It was sad. And also what was very interesting, I knew something was up with Rome. Rome is her manager, or whatever the case may be. That cokehead basically tried to rape her, tried to assault her. And yeah, he was like, "Who? Like, you still owe me?" Like, she put money in his pocket or whatever. He put her on, but they come to see her. They ain't come to see you, wrong. Nobody come to see you with your horrible accent, southern accent. And he tried to rape her, and she told Wody. Wody is, Lil Murda's manager or whatever the case may be. And Lil Murda is he feeling her. He told her, he's like, "Girl, you beautiful, you intelligent, naive, a little ignorant, but you're smart, you loyal." He hit her with the DJ Khaled, and I understand that. So Wody gave him some of that fentanyl and killed and killed your boy. And he deserved to die. Like, who are you? Like, who the fuck are you? You are nobody. So that's what happened with that. Keyshawn goes back home to Derek. The baby was crying, trying to figure out what was going on with his arm. This motherfucker dislocated his elbow, his shoulder, some shit, and come to find out, he had bruises all on his back. And she's at the doctor, like, looking like, I'm just as surprised as you, of course. And come to find out, Derek is beating the ass or whatever. And they start arguing. She said, you can beat my kids, but you can beat me, but don't beat my kids. I understand that. That seems realistic, and I'm sure women have dealt with that before. And Derek proceeds to whip her ass, and he was trying to brand her with an iron. And it just hurt me to hear her say, like, that's just not my face. Just not my face. Don't do this to my fucking face. So hopefully this is where she comes to her senses and leave that wigger alone. Like, definitely. You paying all the bills, ho? You taking care of the kids? He ain't gonna get no job or whatever. He's a racist piece of shit. And he loved beating on black women. Which, you know, and have a fetish for black women. So, you know, we saw a little bit of his story or whatever, that he come from money and stuff like that, and they stopped fucking with him when he started fucking with a black girl and stuff. So that's how that went. But overall, I love P-Valley. It's good. We have some dark-skinned people in the forefront, non-binary. We have what men do to keep a secret, to keep money in their pocket, to keep food on the table, to keep a roof over their head. It's very interesting. Is very interesting. And I love it. I love it. I hope it continues on. Katori, do your thing. I hope that you won't get sued with this whole thing with Nikki Gilbert or whatever, because it might be looking bad. I didn't think it was going to come back, but it's back. And I'm so excited. It took forever to come back, but it is back. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes or whatever. Maybe I'll start doing a weekly review of it or whatever. I'll be so exhausted sometimes, but yeah, P-Valley, tell me what you think. Is it a gay show? Even though it's not a gay show, it's a black show with black characters, dark skin, black people, right? Yes. And some queer people, some fine men in there, some fine women in there, occasionally white people, every now and again, queer people in there and stuff, sexy little woadies in there. Dead ass Rome in there. And some new strippers are there. So yeah. Oh yeah. We saw Jocelyn Hasseline, the Puerto Rican princess, Jessica Dime, Miami Tip, who else? It was another stripper in there too. I like how they pay homage to them. Yeah, it's dope. It was dope. I love P-Valley. I'll be up on Sunday. No, on Saturday, waiting for midnight to hit for Sunday so I can watch it on Starz. Yeah, that's my shit. Tell me what you think about it. And are you gonna continue to watch it even if we're gonna get some more gay sex scenes? Them sex scenes is hot. But yeah, let's discuss.